short and sweet because I don't have any technology. So, assigned counsel is basically here for you if you need an attorney and cannot afford one, assuming you qualify. And the same type of income qualifications exist. The state sets those for us annually, and I included a handout with the breakdown of this year's income qualification guideline, and same with the assigned counsel application, which you've already seen. Thank you, Isabel. That's good. So, just to bring it down to its bare minimum, we are required to cover all criminal matters. That's everything, violations, misdemeanors, and felonies. We don't cover local laws such as violating a zoning law or, something in the town, unless a judge directs us to do so, and then we do have to do it. We can assign an attorney to accompany someone who has been contacted by the police and is wanted for questioning. And it's usually a good thing to do because that can be kind of a treacherous area. Family law, we have limited things that we can cover. But of course we cover custody, visitation, neglect, abuse, paternity for the respondent only, and child support for the person, if it's a violation of child support, and that is covering the respondent who runs the risk of jail time. The first thing that you need to do to apply for assigned counsel is just fill out our form. You've seen where it's available. We have them outside of our office. Family court has them. I believe the courthouse probably has them also. I'm not certain, but online is the easiest way to submit it. It comes directly to us. We then qualify you based on income and assets, so those portions need to be filled out very carefully. We contact you if there's any question that comes up regarding that. We may ask you to provide a bank statement or an explanation. That doesn't often happen, but it sometimes does. So people are quite surprised, I think, often that they can qualify. The state has set our qualification guidelines to 250% of the federal poverty level. So it covers a fair range of income levels. And we're only looking for the income of the person who's applying. Because say we have a husband and wife, maybe they're going through a separation or divorce, or they're in court for custody. We're only looking at that particular applicant. So the person does not need to include the entire family. If you receive public services, DSS, SSI, SSD, SNAP, any of these programs, you automatically qualify for service. Once an attorney has accepted a case, they will contact you, and you need to make sure that you have full contact information on there. Surprising number of people turn in applications without the phone number, so that makes it a little tough, but those things all need to be, need to be filled in carefully, looked over carefully. And once you are assigned an attorney and the attorney is established as your attorney in court, we don't have the ability to change an attorney. In other words, sometimes people will say, this isn't really working out. I'd like a different attorney. The judge has to make that decision. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward, process and pretty straightforward, simple application. So, you can help yourself to examples, and they're back there on the table. And, that's basically it. Answer questions.
We're not on the phone. I'm having to work with phones this year. It's great. But what's the best way to communicate on the phone with counsel?
If you don't have a phone?
Yeah, is that through emails or through like?
You can, yeah, if you have an email address,
Okay.
we'll use that if you, in case of a no phone.
Okay.
Or a problem with the phone.
Okay. I'm trying to get the phone. I know sometimes you need the phone, sometimes it's kind of hit and miss with the phone too. And let's say if you call, I mean, do you guys know, I'm not you know like their exact schedule, but say you know like they have like open slip, kind of open window. Can you guys set appointment for them, or they do it themselves?
I'm sorry,
Did you guys set appointments for them, or do you guys, or do they, is that more on the attorney side? Right, like setting appointments up for meeting with them?
to meet with the attorney?
Yeah.
So, we have to assign you prior to meeting with the attorney.
Okay.
And, once they accept the case, then, yes, you're in their hands.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah, so,
Okay.
and from there, your communication should be with the attorney.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it solely income based or asset, bank account?
So it's income based, but we do have to look at assets. So, a lot of times people might have a low income at the moment, but own a very valuable home. And, looking at assets, we're not trying to say, well, you're gonna have to take an equity loan to do this. That's not what we're
Kind
doing.
of like liquid bank account assets.
Yeah, well, because we do have people we often have students, for instance. A good example is students. They might have lots of money in the family, and, if they're not on financial aid, we have to kind of consider that. But, most people qualify easily, so. Go ahead.
Also, you had mentioned, custody, is that just for like initial like for determination, or is it also for like enforcement modification?
No, it's all those things, yeah.
All right, thank you very